Howdy, folks. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good morning if you are in the UK like myself. Good afternoon if you're in Australia or surrounding nations. Good to see you. Panthers versus Rabbitohs. Got about 15 minutes until kickoff. Team lists are up on screen. I'll do a run through shortly. Polls in the live stream chat. Get your votes in. Who do you think's going to win? And if you could leave a thumbs up, helps the stream to get out there to more people. If you've got any predictions, let me know your thoughts. I'll go through my predictions in a minute. But I'll do the run through of the team list first. But we've got a decent game here. This is a decent game on paper. Hopefully it actually is one. Hopefully. Morning, Finn. Morning. So first run through the team list and then I'll do my predictions. So in the backs for the Panthers, they have Edwards, Jenkins, Alamotti, Cole, To'o, Talangi and Cogger. The forwards are Leota, Lussick, Henry, Sorensen, Phillips and Smith. The bench is Tango, Scott, Going, Patea, Fanua and Clark. Head coach is Ivan Cleary. In the backs for the Rabbitohs, they have Gray, Jennings, Seagwalt, Whiten, Cossie, Walker and Ward. The forwards are Totola, Smith, Kalamatangi, Fafita, Duncan and Hubner. The bench is Humphreys, Aitken, LeBlanc, Riddell, Dufty and Sullivan. Head coach is Wayne Bennett. Scott, if you could ease up on the spam, that would be great. I'm only going to ask once. You don't need to do that. I'd appreciate it if you don't as well. That would be greatly appreciated. No, Super League did not get back to me. And I'm trying to make excuses in my head, were they just picking specific creators for this one, but I'm actually included in the group of 13. I've not heard them announce anything. I don't know of any creators that have said anything. So it's actually really frustrating, I'll be honest, because I dedicate a lot of time to this sport. And specifically Super League, with the predictions and the live streams and the clips that go on TikTok as well. To not hear back. I know there's a bunch of others that do as well. But yeah, I don't know. Then again, if 13 suitable people didn't apply, then they might have just not gone ahead with it. Maybe. Not too sure. It's unfortunate. At the very least, if there was some that they did like, then they could have picked them. Maybe they've got 13 in mind, but they're only picking specific people that make matchday content, because Rugby League Outsiders have done that before. Super League Raw have done that before as well, so I don't know, we'll see. Sure, it would have been decent if they even told you why. Yeah, it would have been, but I suppose there would have been a lot of people that applied too, so they couldn't message everybody. Who knows? I'm not sure if it would frustrate me more or less if they just straight up didn't do it. After announcing it and then they just didn't do it. Well, thank you, Scott. Thank you very much. So we've got 20 people here at the minute. I'll do my predictions, actually. Let me go through that. We've got a decent number of people here nice and early. And again, if you could click the thumbs up button, helps it to get out there to more people. That'd be very kind of you. Thank you very much. Goal is 20k subs. So if you can help me get there as well, that'd be great. Cheers. Okay. We've seen KO's pack for Saturday. I've not looked properly. Do another poll. Why? This is the only poll needed. May actually have a semi-decent pack. I think the pack's somewhat close between you guys, actually. Okay. So, predictions for this game. Panthers have won 3 in their last 5 games, losing 2 in a row. Rabbitohs have won 2 in their last 5 games, winning 2 in a row. Panthers will be without Yo, Papali'i, Martin and Cleary. So Cogger starts at 7. Garner in the back row with Sorensen. That has since changed since my predictions video. Rabbitohs will be without Johnston and Murray. So Jennings gets a start on the wing. Whiten comes back into the centres and Hubner starts at 13. So after destroying the Tigers 68 points to 0, the Panthers have now lost 2 games in a row when they're expecting, against teams they're expected to beat in both the Titans and the Cowboys. They've only managed to score 14 points per game in their last 2 games. And the last round they saw their worst defensive effort in well over a month. For the Rabbitohs, they've struggled over the past few weeks to months because of major losses and changes. But in the last few weeks, they've been able to list a fairly stable lineup. The spine has been the same for a few weeks now, which helps Ward to get up to speed, and Walker can be more comfortable alongside him too and gain that confidence. In the last 2 weeks, the Rabbitohs have won by 40 points to 8 on average, So they've looked very strong on both sides of the ball. Now, that is only against the Eels and the Broncos, who've struggled in recent weeks and throughout the season, really. But they are still impressive results to win by 40 points to 8 on average in their last two. For this one, a major concern for the Panthers is their stability. They decided not to play their origin stars against the Titans a couple of weeks back. Then they were brought back in against the Cowboys, and now they're out again. So for 3 weeks running, they've made changes to their backline, spine, and forwards. And given they've stepped off in performance, this could be a good time for the Rabbitohs to play them. And in those last two, they have still done really well for meters, and I think they'll be fine in the cycle with the Rabbitohs this week when they're actually clean in possession, but they've produced 17 errors in both of their last two losses and allowed 5 line breaks in both as well. So they're giving away a lot of field position and aren't breaking lines as much as their opponents that look much weaker on paper compared to that of the Rabbitohs in attack. Nearly done. An element where the Rabbitohs have looked strong all season as well and still look strong is on their left edge. And with Whiten back in, it looks even stronger now. Just to quickly mention, with Whiten being back in, their defence on the edges, on that left edge, becomes a lot stronger. But now that left side has Walker, Fafita, Whiten and Kossi, which looks so much stronger and could take advantage of the gifted field position and line breaks the Panthers have been allowing in the last couple of weeks. My main concern for the Rabbitohs is that they can drop off, and given they're still missing a few key names in the likes of Murray, Johnston, Graham and Mitchell, they might need to be at full strength to take on the Panthers, generally speaking. And they've had some major defensive lapses in the past few months as well. And the lapses have come against strong attacking sides, which the Panthers typically are. Now, given how both are playing right now, this could be close. But there's also the chance that the recent losses and performances from the Panthers are just outliers, and they'll be fine from this point on. But with the key losses versus the stability and quality that's in this Rabbitohs side, I am going to take a punt on the Rabbitohs. So I acknowledge that the Panthers are favourites, but I'm taking a punt on the Rabbitohs for this one. So I've gone with the Rabbitohs to win by 1 to 12 points, 26 points to 22, and Edward Kossi anytime try scorer. So there you go. That's done. Cleary is in the Origin camp, so he's unavailable. Care to beat FC by 20? We'll see, Jason. We'll see. Is that Walker for the Rabbitohs, the one that's coming to Super League? No. Dylan Walker is from the Eels. That's Cody Walker. Broncos have fell off a cut. Yes, they have, unfortunately. 80,000 tickets sold, Magic tickets sold. I'd genuinely like to know how many are Liverpool postcodes to show some potentially heading to their first Super League. Yeah, I'd love to know that as well. Like, that's one thing with the Vegas event. I want to know how many people from America are actually going. Because if we sell 60,000 tickets for Las Vegas and 0 of them are from America, it is a failed event. It just is a failed event. I mean, it's half failed, half not, because you still sell out and you make money. So it's half not in that regard. But the point is for it to grow in other parts of the world. And if nobody from America goes to it, which they do, obviously some do. But if nobody goes to it, then it's also half failed. Panthers are good. 28 points, Edwards. We're going to try today. Maybe. Cole was initially on the bench and Tango initially was in the centres. That is also, I guess, helpful for me back in the Rabbitohs in that Cole will be unfamiliar with centre, so he could be a target. I'm trying to think what sides are going to be on. Jenkins is normally on the left. Toto's been on the right. So Cole could be a massive target this week, actually. If he's up against a left edge attack of the Rabbitohs, he could be a massive target. Indeed, Scott. Got about 5 or 6 minutes to go. But yeah, so the Panthers are missing Yo, Cleary, and Martin due to state of origin. 80k across 2 days is a good number, though. It's a great number. It is fantastic. My only concern, as per usual with Magic, is just a lot of empty seats. Like, I'm going with a couple other people. We're only aiming to get there for halfway through the whole derby. So, also, I've got no interest in watching Huddersfield versus York. It's going to be a long day anyway. I've got no interest in watching it. So, we're not going to watch the first game. We'll see the second half of the whole derby, and then we'll watch Warrington Lee. feel the York Hoods game will have nobody. It's going to be a pretty poor crowd, I think. I mean, you might get some Hull fans there, maybe obviously towards the back end of the game, because they'll want to get there early too, because it's a long drive or long journey. So they'll just try and get there early, make sure that they're not messing about. So second half, it'll pick up. And during the Hull derby, there'll be good attendance. The start of the second game, there might be as well, or start of the third game. But yeah, hopefully a lot of people stay. But normally I just only really care to watch my team, to be honest. Yeah, of course, there's that. Quite a few Hull fans will stay for a while. I'd like to think so, because Lee Warrington's a good game, isn't it? Like, on paper, it's a decent matchup, so you'd imagine a few stay. But obviously there's a lot of people that want to leave early and head home. It's at least a 2-hour journey, if not more, back to Hull. So, we'll see. Looking at the poll, 26 votes, 73% of the Panthers to win. I do have a bet on for this weekend. It's a 9-fold accumulator. So, if that doesn't come in, it's rigged. It's a conspiracy. So, I've gone with a £10 bet to win 3.1k, and I need 9 things to come in. Can't wait for this. So, firstly, today, because I have backed the Rabbitohs to win, I've taken the plus on them. I've gone +4 with the Rabbitohs. So, Panthers can only win by 3, but obviously if the Rabbitohs win, it's covered. I've gone with the Sharks -7, York Knights +8, Hull FC +18 against Hull KR. I think I've got a 10-point gap for that one in my predictions. So +18, I feel like they could hang in there. Lee Leopards -4, because I do think Lee's going to win. So, yeah. If it's wrong, so be it. But I'm okay with that being right if the whole bet wins. Seagulls -8, Dolphins -1, Wakefield -14, and St. Helens +14. So we'll see. Indeed, Scott. Indeed. Been a rough couple of weeks. Hopefully the second half of the derby is good for you then. I hope so. I imagine the whole game will be decent, but what I don't want to see is, if I'm not checking the scoreline, I walk in and then all of a sudden, it's a 50-point gap. My bet's just done. But if that's the case, then obviously Warrington can win after that. But I might still do a matchday vlog. I don't know. I'm tempted to. Do you think this is the right spot in the calendar to do Magic, or would you change it? I actually have a different idea for Magic in general and how I would structure it. So there's 2 options. You either do the Good Friday, so you include the Friday, Saturday, Sunday for Magic, or you do a little bit later, so you're looking at about if you did it next year, you'd be looking at about August 31st, August 30th, something like that, which is a bank holiday Monday. So I think I'd aim more towards the summer, because it might be a little bit too close to the Challenge Cup final. So if you do it a bit later on, chance to save a bit more. But for next year, I would do bank holiday Monday in August next year. Exactly. I have a completely different structure for Magic. I think there's a better way of growing it in different parts of the country, still getting people to stay for long enough periods of the day, so there's less empty seats, and it's still exciting. I have an idea. Whether it's good, I don't know. But obviously, the fact 80,000 tickets have been sold is a good sign. Right, teams are coming out, folks. Teams are coming out. Do I have time to do a run through? Maybe. If I speed run it, I could do. Do I have time? If the Rabbitohs are yet to come out, I'll... Oh, both teams are out, so there we go. Right then, finally, if you could leave a like on the stream, helps it to get out there to more people. That'd be greatly appreciated. Game's about to kick off any second. Scott, with the spamming. Again, you don't need to do that. I know you're here. Can see it staying at Everton for quite a few years. It might do. It might do. If people like it. Right then, folks. We are underway. The Panthers kick to the Rabbitohs towards the back left corner. First carry of the day is going to be from Tavita Tatola up towards the 10. Now 15 out from his own try line. Let's see if the Rabbitohs can get a good start here. Koloamatangi with the next carry through the middle over the 20. Makes about 10 metres there. In centre field, second tackle, Smith. Shifting it right to Fafita. So it's actually Duncan over on the left-hand side. Thought it was Fafita, but it's Duncan. Who's having a good year, actually. Smith at dummy half. Now through the middle with Hubner over the 30. 35 out from his own line. 2 tackles to go for the Rabbitohs. Next carry through the middle from Duncan over the 40. 45 seconds gone as well. Last one coming up for the Bunnies. And Smith was out for a couple of weeks, actually. Good to see him back in the side. Ward with a kick on the last towards the back right corner. Collected by Jenkins just in front of the 10. Returns over the 20. Cutting back towards the middle. And taken to ground by 3 Bunnies defenders. And there's just over a minute gone as well. Next carry on the left-hand side is from Blaze Talangi. The halfback getting stuck in with a bit of work. 1 minute 15 gone. Up towards a 30. Now through the middle with Liotta. It's not Liotta, it's Toto. Well done, me. Next carry through the middle is from Henry. A few metres shy of halfway. Now Smith in centre field. Is a metre shy of the halfway line. Minute and a half gone. Last tackle for the Panthers. Lussick goes right to Cogger. Aims a kick towards the back right corner. It's only going to come down on the 20. It's not really well placed, unfortunately. But Cossie met by a Panthers wall of defenders. And he stopped on the 20. Next carry from Seagwalt. 25 out from his own line. That's 2 minutes gone. Not seen spam like that since the Tinal B&M. I get you. Them's were the days. In centre field with Hubner, shifting it right. Ward out the back to Gray. Goes at the line. Good defence there from the Panthers. Stopped on the 40. 2 minutes 15 gone. Next carry through the middle from Fafita. And last one coming up for the Rabbitohs. Right to Ward. Kicks from the halfway line. Coming down on the 20. Needs to be placed better into the corners. And Edwards returns, 25 out from his own line, just left of centre field. 2.5 minutes gone. Jenkins, right to Toto. Through the middle. I'm going to sneeze in a second here. Let's be. Nearly 3 minutes gone. Cogger at dummy half goes right to Edwards. Then to Alamotti. Gets an offload back inside to Edwards over halfway. Now the 40. Good metres over the 30. Steps past Gray. Bumps off Seagwalt. That is a piss easy try for the Panthers. There is no reason why they should have been able to score from there. Absolutely no reason. Gray should have made the stop, and then Seagwalt's been bumped off. That is an easy try for the Panthers. Nice and early on. We've had just over 3 minutes gone, and this will be 6-0. Interesting. All right, then. So, 4-0 with a kick to come. It's right in front of the sticks. This will be 6. He certainly has, JD. He certainly has. Tries confirmed. This is why I should have Dufty at fullback. Do you know what I mean? Like, clearly the most elite fullback in the game. Well then, we've had just over 4 minutes gone. Great start for my my bet and my predictions. Love that. Well, Alamotti to add the extras just in front of the sticks. Yes, JD, I'm at Everton tomorrow. Planning to get there for the second half of the Hull derby. And then watch Lee Warrington. Right then, 4.5 minutes gone. The kick is good from Alamotti. It is now officially 6-0 for the Panthers. It will be my second time at that stadium, actually. The Ashes game 2 was good. Much more competitive game than game 1, but it's a nice stadium. Very happy with it. Hopefully get there for a Prem game as well. As an Everton fan myself, when we qualify for the Champions League. Obviously. Anyway, 4.5 minutes gone. We'll get back underway in a second. Rabbitohs aim a kick towards a back right corner. Underneath it is Cole. Hands it off to Henry. Smashed into, and he's going to play this about 13 out from his own try line. Next carry from Sorensen up towards the 20. Left to centre field. Nearly 5 minutes gone. Smith through centre field. 25 out from his own line. Eventually brought down just shy of the 30. Shifting it right to Mosley Otter through centre field. Thoughts on Talangi in centre. He's playing halfback. And there's another easy break for the Panthers. Henry supporting his outside. Difficult to get the ball off to him though. On the 20. Looking for a quick play. The ball gets one for Lusick. Kind of unsure what to do. Eventually gets an offload to Smith. Last tackle. Cogger aims a kick towards the back right corner. Toto tries to get it back inside. Comes off the back of a Bunnies player in Smith. Wasn't played out. I think this would be the Bunnies board. Bunnies board? Bunnies ball. There we go. Nailed it first time. 5.5 minutes gone. Edwards involved in another break. Playing in centres. Cole in his position. Oh. Well, they put Cole in the... Oh, I see that now. I think it's just a weird call to make. You've got Isaac Tango there. I don't know why you wouldn't just put him at centre instead. Unless he's hurt. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Garner either. Anyway, just over 6 minutes gone. Next carry from Hubner through centre field. Up towards his own 40. 2 tackles to go. That's going to be Kalamatangi through centre field. 2 line breaks already for the Panthers. 5 missed tackles from the Bunnies. Just over the halfway line, whistle's blown. And that's a penalty for the Rabbitohs. Crush your tackle on Kalamatangi. So this will be easy meters. Easy meters for the Bunnies now. Chance to get up the park, apply some pressure inside the red zone, maybe equalise. Potentially and whatnot. So, penalty. It's kicked into touch. They'll start a brand new set on the 30. There's a tap from Seagull. Back towards the middle to Walker. Then to Totola. 7 minutes gone. Rabbitohs are 25 metres out in centre field. Smith at dummy half. Right to Hubner. Straightens up over the 20. Inside the red zone. 15 out. Slightly right at the post. Smith. Left to Ward. Flat ball on his outside to Kalamatangi. Stopped on the 10. Maybe about 9 metres out left of the post. Short side left from Smith to Walker. Across to Seagull. Quick hands. Back to Cossie. And it's been called forwards. Great. Love that. That's excellent. First proper attacking set. Love that, mate. Love that. I mean, it's the right call. Well, nearly 8 minutes gone. It's be a scrum for the Panthers on their own 10 in centre field. They feed the ball in. Lusick goes left to Jenkins. Takes it just over the 10. He's about 13 metres out from his own line. It's 8 minutes gone now. Smith through the middle, up towards the 20, in centre field. 3 Bunnies defenders there to get him stopped. They don't bring him down, though. Lusick on his right to Liotta. Bunnies quick off the line there in defence. 3 tackles to go. Lusick goes left to Henry. Then across to Cole. Runs out the line and over the 30 down the left edge of the park. 8.5 minutes gone. 2 tackles to go. Edwards on the 4th. And a 6 again for a ruck infringement. Now over the 40 through centre field. Shifting it right. Liotta across to Cogger. Drops the ball backwards. Referee's going to say it's a knock on. I think that still went backwards though. In relation to the ground, I would say it's backwards. But they're gifting territory away. They had 17 errors in the last 2 weeks, by the way. That's not combined. That's each. In both their 2 losses, they've had 17 errors. And they've lost in the line break battle. They've already started well, 2 line breaks to none. But got to be careful with the errors. So 40 metres out, in centre field, Ward will feed the ball in. They go right to Gray. Couple steps, eats up a few more metres, and he's 35 out from the try line. Nearly done with the first 10 minutes. In centre field with Totola, and a 6 again for ruck infringement. So fresh set of 6, just less than 30 out in centre field. 9.5 minutes gone. Smith goes left to Ward, then to Walker. Quick hands across. Wayward out the back for Cossey. Collects on the 40. I think there's an obstruction in there. Needs to surrender. Stopped on the 40. So they've lost a bit of ground from where they initially started. Plays for Walker. Now with Hubner through the middle. Taking the latest carry. Now 35 metres out. 3 tackles to go. Smith. Right to Ward. Out the back to Gray. Flat ball across to Whiten, who's actually on the right-hand side this week. I thought he'd be on the left. That's 10 minutes gone as well. 2 tackles to go. Back towards middle to Ward. Now Hubner across to Walker. Possible obstruction there. Slips through the line. Stopped on the 10. Last tackle coming up. 10 metres out. Duncan at dummy half. Goes right to Kalamatangi in centre field. Across to Ward. Out the back to Gray. Quick hands to Whiten. Then in the corner. That's a great try. Well worked from the Bunnies. Jennings in the corner. Nicely done. Nicely done. It's kicking off somewhere, though. Wait, it's kicking off. Was there a late tackle in there somewhere? Possibly. But that is a really, really well-worked try from the Bunnies. Quick hands, nice and smooth. 6 points to 4. Let's have a gander at this then. What's happened then? So Walker played it on the 10. Did he ever go after the play the ball there on Cogger? Oh, he kicked. I mean, he didn't do any damage, but he kicked the shins of Cogger. Is Walker about to have... I think Walker's just lost him a try, actually. Well done, Cody. Well done, Cody. You've cost your team a try. Well done, lad. Well done. Oh, and also...
It's going to be a yellow card. I can't speak. You ballless git, Campbell. You dickhead.
You absolute clown. You absolute clown. You've cost your team a try and you're a man down. Well done. So kick to touch from the Panthers will start a brand new set on the 30. And the next carry is over the 40 from Paul Alamotti. 11 minutes gone. Plays for Lussick. Back towards the middle with Henry. Still down the right-hand side though. Over halfway. Lussick. Left to Liotta. Through centre field. Hands it off to Smith on his outside. And over the Rabbitohs 40. They might actually score here. The Panthers are on the front foot. Edwards, right to Alamotti, down the right edge of the park. Over the 30. Easy meters on this set right now. 2 tackles to go. 25 metres out. Back towards middle to Edwards. Fakes the switch back, then hands it off to Cogger out the back. He's going to be wrapped up 25 metres out, just left of centre field. 11.5 minutes gone. Last tackle for the Panthers. Left to Cole. Chips towards the back left corner. Jennings goes up, but it ends up in the hands of Jenkins. I looked away for a second then. I looked away for a second, didn't see it. I think Jenkins might have scored. Bunkers check-in, no try given on field. Let's have a look. So we've got a contest between Jenkins and Jennings. Let's have a gander. They said Jenkins, and I thought they got the name of the Bunnies winger wrong, and then I realised there's also Thomas Jenkins. So that's why I looked. I was like, wait, that's not his name in it, is it? And that's why I looked away. Anyway, first touch is from Sorensen, I think. I was saying it's off Jennings first, apparently. I think this is knock on Bunnies first. Okay, double knock on, but it's going to be Panthers ball. Okay, nearly 12 minutes gone. In literally a few minutes, it's gone from South's try disallowed because of a Walker penalty, which results in a sin bin, and now the Panthers have the ball 10 metres out with the extra man. So over on the left-hand side, they're going to feed the ball into the scrum. Back towards the middle to Edwards. Across to Cogger. Shifting it right to Alamotti. Good shifting across from the Bunnies' defence. He's near the right touchline now. About 6 metres out. 12 minutes gone. Toto back towards the middle to Edwards. Out the back to Cogger. Flat ball across to Smith. And he'll be stopped on the 10 between the posts. Second tackle. Lussick. Looks left but goes right. Mosley-Otta brought down 5 metres out right to the post. 3 tackles to go. Lussick left to Smith. Flat ball across to Henry. Finds the line. I blame Cody Walker. And that's an easy try for the Panthers. Well then, this will be 10-0. Probably 12. Because it's right in front of the sticks, basically. Just left of the sticks. So, yeah, there we go. This will be 12. Able to get up the field very easily off the back of a penalty. And then just easy meters on the next set. And then they get the ball back from the contest. Rabbitohs a man down. And Henry with a try. There we go. 10-0 with the kick to come. Shall be 12 shortly. 13 minutes played. I think there's the potential for the Bunnies to make the comeback later on. Possibly. But we'll have to see. All right, then. Great start for the Panthers. Shocking start for the Bunnies. Fafita couldn't make the tackle. Ward with a last-ditch effort there. 13.5 minutes gone now. Clock still ticking away. I think Bunnies lose their heads completely. Maybe. I think if they can answer back soon, even with a man down, that would help. Or if they can score soon after Walker coming back on, then that helps. If they can not concede again during this sin bin and maybe answer back or be close to answering back, they can. I think they'll be okay. But they've just got to be careful. Just got to be careful. A bit more disciplined. I still think there's a competitive game to be had here. Right, nearly 14 minutes gone. We'll be back underway in a second. And we're back underway. Rabbitohs kick towards a back right. Underneath it is Cole. Hands it off to Henry, the latest try scorer. 14 minutes gone. And he's 15 metres out from his own try line. Plays with a Lussick. Now it's Sorensen up towards a 20. Left to centre field. And just over the 20. Plenty of tackles to go. It's with Smith. Cuts back towards the left-hand side. Up towards a 30. Just shy of it. Lussick down the short side left to Cole. Steps back inside. Shrugs off one defender. Still going up towards a 40. Smith gets a hold of him. So does Hubner. And so does Kalamatangi. 2 tackles to go for the Panthers on the 40. Back towards Mill to Mosley-Otta. Takes it over the halfway line. 45 metres out from the Bunnies line. 14.5 minutes gone. Last one for the Panthers. Right to Cogger. Aims a kick towards the back right. This will come down about 15 out, maybe on the 20. Collected by Alamotti. Can't find an offload. And he'll turn the ball over. 15 out from the Bunnies try line. Kicks need to find the corners, lads. Need to find the corners. Cossie with the next carry. 5 minutes and 35 seconds to go on the sin bin for Cody Walker. And that is just over 15 minutes gone in this game as well. Seagull with the carry just left to centre field. 25 out from his own line. Are the Bunnies willing to throw the ball around as well? Are they willing to do it? It is right to Hubner. Out the back to Gray. They are having a go here. Whiten. Stop just shy of the 30. If he could have got an offload then, there could have been a break. Back towards the middle to Fafita. Carries it just shy of the 40. 2 tackles to go. 15 and a half minutes gone. Plays over Smith. Goes down the short side right to Jai Gray. Just shy of halfway. Last one coming up for the Bunnies. Smith back towards the middle to Ward. Kicks from the halfway line. In centre field, just right at the post, Edwards collects on the 10. Chucks it right to Brian Toto. And straightens up with the carry over the 20. Thrown to the ground by Hubner, about 22 metres out from his own line. 24 minutes to go in this half as well. Alamotti next up towards the 30. Cogger at dummy half. Slightly right of centre field. Goes left to Edwards through the middle. Then left to Jenkins. Straightens up. Oof, uncomfortable stuff there. Not a hip drop, but just looked uncomfortable. Anyway, short side left to Cole. A little show and go up towards halfway. Plays for Lussick back towards the middle with Henry. Across to Smith through the middle. Loses the ball. Could have been stripped out, but has lost it. Referee says play on. Don't know if it's a 6 again, though. Offloads it to Edwards down the right-hand side. Couple steps. Wrapped up by Totola on the 30. I think that is a 6 again for the Panthers. Yep, it is. Back towards the middle with Liotta. 25 out. Right of centre field. Lussick at dummy half. So plenty of tackles to go. Now inside the red zone as well. Flat pass to Henry. 15 out. Left of the stick. Short side left now with Cole. Dinks the ball through. Chase from Cogger, but same from Totola. Pushed it over the dead ball line. Goal line dropout coming up. Well-weighted kick from Cole there. Good chase from Cogger. Totola is already knackered. A really well placed and well-weighted kick there, but well done Totola to defuse that. Really well done. Are the Bunnies going to go short here? That's the question. I think they will. Ward with the dropout. He is going to go short. It will reach the 10. And there's a knock-on from Brian Toto. So they'll actually gain an extra 5 metres there. It'll be the Bunnies' ball, 15 out from their own line. Or is it Alamotti that went out? I thought it was Toto. No, it was Toto. I was right. 18 minutes gone, 22 to go in the first half, and 2 minutes 35 on Walker Sinmin. Humphreys is going to come on soon as well. I'm not sure why Humphreys was dropped, because they looked quite comfortable with Humphreys at 7. So I wasn't really too sure what happened there. I know he got injured or something, but anyway, Ward's doing well. Oh, nearly a line break there for Jai Gray down the right-hand side. Just stopped shy of the 40. Go make a brew, come back, it's 12-0. I see a yellow. Yeah, unfortunately. Stupidity from Walker. 21 and a half minutes to go in the first half. Next carry from Fafita up towards the 40. Last tackle for the Bunnies. Smith, short side right to Ward. Puts boot to ball right at the post. Edwards underneath it on the 10. Goes up, takes it cleanly. And is going to be pushed back a metre or 2. So the Bunnies have a good chance to restrict the Panthers' meters here. They need to be disciplined in defence. They can't allow the Panthers to get on the front foot, quick play the balls, offloads, line breaks. They've got to be clean. Sorensen with the next carry, over the 20. 21 minutes to go in the first half. 3 tackles left. Back towards the middle to Cogger. Right to Toto. Then to Phillips. On the 20, offloads it back to Toto. Easy meters through the middle now, over the 30. 35 out from his own line. Well done, Panthers getting out of trouble. A lot of blood on the face of Lussick, though. Left to Smith. Straightens up through the middle. Few metres shy of halfway. Last tackle coming up. Nearly done with the first quarter. It is right to Cogger. On halfway. Aims a kick towards the back right. Jack. It's coming down on the 20 again. Sorted out. Collected by Cossie in front of the 20. Cody Walker's coming back on in a minute. And nearly into the second quarter of the game. Latest carry from Siegwalt takes him just shy of the 30. Second tackle for the Bunnies. Gray goes, well, actually, takes a carry himself. Makes about 10 metres. Actually, well, it was a bit less than that, actually. Next carry from Duncan. And he makes about 10 metres. And we are done with the first quarter of the game. Back towards middle to Hubner. Then to Kalamatangi. Shifting it right now with Ward. Now for Fafita. Gets a flick on to Kalamatangi. He's kind of going to surrender there. Fafita was in the way. Last tackle coming up. Smith goes right to Ward. Kicks from the halfway line. This is going to come down on the 20. Got to find the corner, Ashton lad. Collected by Edwards. Smashed into by Jack Whiten. 19.5 minutes to go. Good shot there from Whiten. If you can, wear him down a bit, that's not too bad. Lussick's got a lot of blood on his face here. They've got to clean that up at some point. Jenkins in possession, stopped on his own 20. And Walker's going to be back on in a second, so I'll get this changed. Toto with the carry on the right-hand side up towards a 30. Back towards Mill to Edwards. Caught a dead end there. Actually shrugs through. Bare arse has come out. Nearly breaks through the line there. That would have been an easy line break. And a kick on the last tackle. This will come down on the 20. Collected by Jennings. Bumps off one. Bumps off another and another. Jennings still going. He's got to break down the right-hand side. Steps back inside. Good tackle from Talangi. Over the 40. Good return there from Dane Jennings. Well done, young man. Well done. Whiten with the next carry over halfway. So Rabbitohs on the front foot. Back to 13 players on the field. Cody Walker getting a bit of a rest. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. They've got a 6 again for ruck infringement as well. 18.5 minutes to go. If they can score a try off the back of this, that is huge for momentum. Humphreys goes left to Ward, then to Walker. Across to Gray, 3-on-2. Flat ball across to Seagull. 25 metres out down the left edge. 4 tackles to go. Gray back towards the middle to Walker. Now with Koloamatangi. Going to be stopped on the 20. 18 minutes to go in the first half. 3 tackles left. It's back towards the left-hand side with Walker. Goes at the line. Over the 10, maybe 9 metres out near the left touch line as well. 2 tackles to go. No kicking, lad. Back towards the middle to Humphreys. Drops it off to Hubner. And they're just left of the sticks. Last tackle coming up. Maybe a kick towards a corner or short side left possibly. We'll see. Humphreys out the back to Walker. Across to Ward. Then across to Whiten. Tries to dink it through, but it's just collected on the 10. Didn't see who that was from. That's from Cole. So not a great end to the set, but a bit of momentum now from the Bunnies. 17.5 minutes to go. Talangi 15 out from his own line. Now with Jenkins down the left edge of the park up towards a 20. Jennings with a strong shot. Good lad. He's had a try disallowed because of Walker. And a good break before. So I believe they said it's his debut. So he's had a good start to this actually. 3 line breaks to 2 for the Panthers. Going to be Edwards with the next carry on the 4th. Last one coming up. Just shy of the 40. 17 minutes to go in the first half as well. It's with Cogger. And a poor kick again. It's coming down 25 out for Gray. Couple steps. Finds a break as well over the 40. Now halfway. 1 to beat. Steps back inside. Mate. So Edwards absolutely burned him before. And Gray's just burned himself. Nice one. Ward shifts it left to Walker. Then across to Seagull. 2-on-1 possibly trying to get around Alamotti. Stopped on the 20. Quick play the ball. 4 tackles to go. Walker right to Duncan up towards a 10. Stopped about 11 metres out. Slightly left of the post. 3 tackles to go. Back towards the middle. Shifting it right. Aitken to Ward. Flat ball to Fafita. Trying to break through. He's a metre short of the line. Right to the post. 2 tackles left. Humphreys. Launched it left to Ward. Then across. Slightly wayward. Collected by Seagull on the 20. Cuts back towards the middle. And a 6 again for inside 10. Luckily for them, because that could have been a poor end to the set. Because it would have been just hitting hope on the last tackle. Next carry from LeBlanc, sorry, not Aitken. LeBlanc is on the field. In front of the right post. Humphreys goes left to Ward, goes at the line. 4 metres out in front of the left post. 3 tackles to go. Humphreys left to Walker. Then across to Seagull in the corner, trying to get around Alamotti. Good tackle in the corner. 2 tackles to go. And 6 again inside 10. Got to be careful for a sin bin here from the Panthers. Cossie. 3 metres out left of the post. 15.5 minutes to go. 3 tackles left as well. Humphreys goes right. Now LeBlanc, couple steps. He's going to be stopped 2 metres short of the line. Still left of the post. 3 tackles left. Humphreys right to Ward. Then across to Gray. Now with Whiten in the corner. Can't find an offload. He's still 3 metres out over on the right edge of the park. 2 tackles left. Gray back towards Mill for Fafita. Good scramble. Good goal line D from the Panthers at the minute. Really good. Last tackle. They've got to be knackered now, though. Humphreys left to Koloamatangi. Then Walker. Spaced on the left-hand side. Loads of it. Seagull in the corner. Offloads it. Cossie. Good try. Good try. Really well done. First of all, really well done from the Panthers to scramble as much as they did. Couple 6 agains there as well. I think there was 2 of them. So they faced at least 10 or 11 tackles at the very least on the goal line. Probably a bit more as well, but that's at least. And scrambled extremely well. But then also well done to the Rabbitohs, keeping it clean in possession, stretching that defence, getting them to do a bunch of work, moving the ball around cleanly. Couple times they could have broken through. They look very effective on a lot of those plays with some flat balls or some shape options out the back. So I like the variety from the Bunnies there, and I like the defence from the Panthers. Overall, that was a great set from both sides. That was a really good bit of rugby league there from both sides, and that's a great try from the Bunnies off the back of it. So it's going to be 12-4 with a kick to come. That's rugby league, folks. Hey. Fair dues. You love to see it, mate. That's prime rugby league. Prime rugby league. Because it's not a case of the Bunnies, like, just looking poor and attacking it's easy for the Panthers. It's a case of the Bunnies actually looked effective and nearly went in, but the Panthers scrambled that well for so long, and it was just a matter of time. The Rabbitohs eventually made it happen. That was great stuff. That was great stuff. 13 minutes, 37 to go. The clock is currently stopped. This is an important kick coming up from Siegwalt. Latrell Siegwalt. The kick is... doesn't look good. It's no good. It's just wide. So it will stay 12-4. But Rabbitohs back to 13. On the front foot. Bit of momentum. Looking good. Looking good. And again, if you guys could like the stream, helps it to get out there to more people. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Panthers might be a bit knackered after that, but luckily they've got a bit of a break. Rabbitohs would have been worn down when they went down to 12 with Walker going off, but look okay now. It's kind of evened it up a little bit. Okay, and we are back underway. 13 and a half minutes to go. Edwards aims a kick towards the back left. Ward hands it off to Kalamatangi, and he takes a carry just shy of the 20. He's going to play this for Humphreys. Now with Ewan Aitken, who's finally on the field. 25 out from his own line. Next carry through, or down the right-hand side with Fafita, over the 30. Just over it. Couple of Panthers defenders trying to push him back. It goes more laterally towards the touchline. 13 minutes to go. 3 tackles left. Walker goes left to Duncan. Decent meters up towards the 40 there. Decent meters. 2 tackles to go. Now with Kalamatangi through centre field. A few metres shy of halfway. Last tackle for the Rabbitohs. Humphreys right to Ward from the halfway line. Aims a kick towards the back right. Jenkins underneath it. Collects 5 out from his own line. Really well placed kick there from Ward. 12 and a half to go. And Jenkins is stopped on his own 10. Next carry from Talangi. With a carry just shy of the 20. 4 tackles to go. Lussick at dummy half. Got his face sort of cleaned up now. A lot of blood on there before. Toto with the next carry. 25 out from his own line. 3 tackles to go. Lussick down the right-hand side with Phillips. A few metres shy of the 40. 2 to go. 12 minutes to go in the first half as well. Back towards Milton Edwards. And last one coming up. 45 metres out from their own line. Lussick goes left to Cole. A lot of height on this kick, but again, coming down 25 out, collected from Jennings. Panthers' kicks have been awful today so far. Is right to Whiten. Over the 30. 35 out from his own line. 11 minutes, 35 to go in the first half. Next carry from Jennings. Back towards the middle to Kian Kalamatangi over the halfway line. And 3 tackles still to go as well. 45 metres out. Good field position for the Rabbitohs here. Ward goes up the line, just over 30 metres out. 2 tackles to go. Humphreys down the right-hand side. Back towards the middle. Now with Walker, who actually goes for a kick on the 4th towards the back right. Jenkins underneath it, takes it cleanly on the 10. Takes it over the 10. 15 out from his own line. 11 minutes to go in the first half. Cole now with Talangi. Slammed into the ground by LeBlanc and Humphreys. Damn. Edwards with the next carry. 25 out from his own line. Nearly into the final 10 minutes of the first half. Lussick at dummy half, short side left. to... I wish I knew who that was. I can't think of his name. It's Patea. Gotcha. 10.5 minutes to go in the first half. So Patea is on the field. Last tackle for the Panthers, just shy of the 40. So good restrictive set from the Rabbitohs. Only made 30 metres. Cogger with a kick on the last, coming down on the 20. Poor kick again from Cogger. And a return for Cossie over the 30. So plenty of tackles to go here for the Rabbitohs. And they're not in a bad place to start the sets. Left to Gray. Nearly finds a break over the 40. Second tackle. 6 again for the Rabbitohs as well. It's now with Duncan. Folks, we've got 10 minutes to go in the first half. Wait. In centre field on halfway, Humphreys goes right to Aitken. Just shy of the 40. Slightly right of centre field. Second tackle. Down the left-hand side. Shifting it left now with Walker. Flat ball to Duncan. Nearly breaks through. Offloads it to a Panthers player. He just forced it. He just forced it. Alamotti with a carry up towards halfway. 9.5 minutes to go. Shifting it left to Cole. Now with Patea. Strong carry and gets an offload as well to Cole. Then to Lussick. Now to Edwards, shifting it right. 57% possession to the Bunnies, actually. In centre field now with Smith. He goes left to Patea. That's not Patea, sorry. That's Going. On the 30, it is left to Cole. 9 minutes to go in the first half as well. Fourth tackle, wayward ball, right to Smith. Then to Phillips, down the right-hand side. Stopped on the 20. Panthers just inside the red zone. Last tackle, Edwards down the right-hand side. Back towards middle to Cogger. Aims a kick towards the back left. Jenkins versus Jennings again. Jenkins goes up, offloads it to Talangi in the corner. Might have got that down. The pickup's tough as well. They are going to check this one. On-field decision is no try. Bunker will check. There's a good chance of a try here. It depends on the pickup from Talangi and then the put down. This could be a try for the Panthers. But let's see. That's a great leap from Jenkins. So there's no knock-on from him. He's able to get the offload. Just what a leap from Jenkins, honestly. That is insane. Gets an offload to Blaise Talangi. Ooh. That might be a knock-on from Talangi. Maybe. It's tough. There is a bobble there, but... Clean possession, they said. Whiten's got a hand on the ball. How's the grounding? Grounds it on Whiten's leg first. Oh, his foot's in touch. Jack Whiten. Jack bloody Whiten. Puts a foot in touch, but his leg is underneath the ball. Take a bow, Jack Whiten. What a try-saver. The pickup from Talangi is sort of 50-50 for me. Well, 60-40 in favour of clean. But well done, Jack Whiten. So back underway. Rabbitohs in possession. 8.5 minutes to go in this first half. Humphreys down the short side left to Seawall. 25 out of his own line. Dragged back a few metres back towards a 20. But Bunny's in possession. In centre field with LeBlanc. Shifts it right to Ward. Then to Gray. Across to Whiten. Just shy of the 30. Getting on the front foot. Quick play the ball for Gray. Now with Fafita. If the Rabbitohs keep spreading the ball, I think they'll keep finding breaks, I think. Because they look good. They look quick down the right-hand side especially. 8 minutes to go in the first half. Last tackle up towards a 40. Humphreys goes right to Ward. Needs a good kick on this one. Aims it towards the back right. Collected 15 out from Jenkins near the touchline. Offloads it back towards the middle to Edwards. On the 10 and returns up towards the 20. 7 minutes 45 to go in the first half. Now with Toto. Couple steps and stop just shy of the 30. Second tackle, Cogger, now with Alamotti. Over the 30, good meters, pumping his leg, 7.5 to go. 3 tackles left. Cogger goes left to Edwards. Little show and go. Straightens up. A few metres shy of halfway. And 2 tackles to go. Lussick with a box kick aims towards a back right. Probably the best kick the Panthers have had all day. Collected 5 out from Cossie. Good chase as well. It's a great chase, actually. Gray with a step. Stopped on the 10. Great kick from Lussick. That's what they needed. So now with Cossie with the next carry. 15 out from his own line. 7 minutes to go in the first half. Chance to pin the Bunnies back in now. Seagull with the next carry down the left edge. Just over the 20. 3 tackles to go. Humphreys towards the middle with Kalaamatangi. They're shifting the ball again. Ward out the back to Gray. Across to Whiten. Finds a break. Then across to Jennings. Drops the ball. Picked up by Cole. Support is outside from Jenkins, who he gives it to. Gray in recovery. Gets him into touch. Well done, Jai Gray. 6.5 to go. Is that going to be Panthers ball? Is it a free play? Jennings is upset with himself, understandably, but he's having a good game, so it's all right. If he took that in, though, it could have been gone. Could have been. But I'm not sure what a foot race would be like with Jenkins, though. But well done, Jai Gray, to get across and get Jenkins in touch. Head up, Jennings, lad. Head up. He's having a good game so far. This is going to be Bunny's ball. 6 minutes to go in the first half. And Duncan with the latest carry. 15 out from his own line. Pushed back a few metres. Back over the 10. Now 7 out from his own line. Jesus. Humphreys. Now with Aitken. Left to centre field. Now 15 out from his own line. Second tackle for the Rabbitohs. Humphreys down the left-hand side with Cossie. Over the 20. Pumping his legs. Good carry. Makes about 10. Maybe 12 metres there, actually. 5.5 to go in the first half. Right to Walker, then Kalaamatangi. Now Ward. They're having another go again. I like this from the Rabbitohs. Great offload from Gray. Now with Walker. Over the 30. A few metres shy of the 40. I like the intent from the Bunnies to spread the ball. It's now with Kalaamatangi over the 40. And up towards a halfway line. Good carry. Last one coming up for the Rabbitohs. Back towards the middle. Now with Ward. Aims a kick towards the back left. Well placed coming down on the 10. Edwards collects it. Straightens up towards the 20 and takes the ground just shy of it. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Next carry from Brian Toto. Couple steps. Ward with a good tackle. 25 out from his own line. Plays for Lussick. Left to Jenkins. Steps past Whiten. Steps inside again. Good carry. Quick play the ball as well. Over the 40. Now with Edwards. 3 tackles to go. Up towards the halfway line. Just shy of it. 4.5 minutes left. 2 tackles to go for the Panthers. Now with Cogger. In centre field, right to going. 4 minutes 20 to go. Last tackle, right to Cogger. 35 metres out, goes at the line, chips towards the back right. Coming down 15 out. You're that close and you still can't get it to the corner. Jack, this is not good enough, mate. The best kick from the Panthers has been a box kick from Lussick. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Second tackle for the Rabbitohs. It's right to Gray. Then it's with Jennings. Stopped on the 20. It is right to Fafita. And next carry up towards the 30. 2 tackles to go. 3 minutes 45 left in the first half. Humphreys. Left to Kalaamatangi. Good meters over the 40. Pumping his legs still as well. Just shy of the halfway line. Last one for the Rabbitohs. 3 minutes 35 to go. It's right to Ward. Needs a good kick here. Aims towards the back right corner. Coming down on the 10 for Jenkins. And a good chase as well. Strong defensive line. Stopped on the 20. 3 minutes 20 to go in the first half. Cole. Now it's Talangi. Straightens up. A few metres shy of the 30. 4 tackles to go. Cole goes right to Edwards. Then to Toto. Couple steps and a shimmy. Few metres shy of the 40. 3 tackles left. It is left to Smith. Was looking to go out the back to Cole, but straightens up. Then gets an offload to Cole. On halfway. He can't find one. But just inside Bunny's half. 2 tackles to go. 2 minutes 50 left as well. Right to Smith. Out the back to Cogger, shifting it right. It's now with Phillips over the 40. Good metres up towards the 30. Last one for the Panthers. Left to Cogger. Looking for the back left corner. This will come down. Or it'll be another contest. Jennings versus Jenkins. Jennings for the Rabbitohs wins that one. 2.5 to go. Well taken, Dane Jennings. Good lad. Whiten with the first carry of this set. Just shy of the 20. 2 minutes 20 to go as well. In the first half. Second tackle. Now it's Seagull. Over the 20. A few metres shy of the 30. 2 minutes 15 left in the first half. Through centre field with Kalamatangi. Left to Walker. Space on the left-hand side with Gray. Then across to Kossi. Might be a 6 again. Dragged towards the touchline. Offloads it backwards. Picked up by Toto. I think that should have been a 6 again there for the Rabbitohs. I'd be tempted to challenge this. They will challenge. I think, first of all, there was a 6 again for the Rabbitohs. I think there was a Panthers hand on it. But then I think there was an offload from Kossi, which was backwards. It was then picked up by Toto, and then he was put in touch. So I think this is Bunny's ball. But there's a lot of little bits going on there, so we'll have to see. Okay, so it was touched by Toto first. Okay, so it will be Rabbitohs' ball. Well done, Souths. Well done. Good challenge. Lovely stuff. So it's knock on from Toto. Rabbitohs' ball. 1 minute 48 to go. A try for the Bunnies before halftime would be huge. Absolutely massive. If they can make it 12-10, or 12-8 at the very least, but I think Bunnies could find something here. I've really liked what they've done in this half. First carry from Fafita over the 40. And 1 minute 40 to go. Next carry from Aitken. A few metres shy of halfway. 1 minute 35 left. Second tackle. Humphreys at dummy half. Goes left to Ward. Across to Walker. Now is Seagull trying to skip past Toto, but taken to ground just inside Panthers half. 3 tackles left. 1 minute 20 to go. Walker. Now with Humphreys. Takes a carry. A few metres shy of the 40. 2 tackles left. It's not been a great set here from the Rabbitohs. It's right to Kalamatangi. Straightens up. 35 metres out. Good metres now on the 30. Great carry from Kalamatangi. 1 minute to go. Ward goes left to Humphreys. Aims a kick. Just right at the post. We have a contest on the 10. Gray versus Edwards. Collected by Edwards. And it's a knock on Panthers. 50 seconds to go. Make that 45. Rabbitohs will get one final set here. They might not get a full set, but they'll get a couple tackles here. Well, they're going to pack a scrum down the right edge of the park. 35 seconds left, and the clock is finally stopped with... We already stopped the clock. What are we doing? The clock's still ticking, but we already stopped it. Oh, okay. 18 seconds to go, apparently. It is left. Now is Seagull in the corner. I think they've adjusted the clock, actually. I think they're fixing it. 5 metres out. So there's a couple tackles left here for the Rabbitohs. It's right to LeBlanc, then to Ward. Out the back to Gray. Across to Jennings in the corner. Finally gets one. Good man. Jennings has had such a good game today. Such a good game. Try for South in the corner. That's a great try. The Bunnies have looked really good in possession. Well done, Jennings. He's had such a good game today. On debut, the Hooter sounds for half-time. 12-8 with a kick to come. Right next to the touchline. It's going to be a tough one. But fair enough. I'm going to wait till the try's confirmed, actually. I'm going to wait till half-time is official. So once the kick's been done, I'll put up the half-time marker, then say what I'm going to say. But fair play. I've got more to say in a bit. Just hang fire. Right, I'll add these points on real quick. And we'll wait for the conversion. Dane Jennings, first NRL try. Well done, lad. Well done. So it went from Humphreys right to LeBlanc, out the back to Ward, then to Gray. Gets around the outside of Talangi, draws in Jenkins. Really well done. Really, really well done from the Bunnies there. Okay. Right, waiting on this kick now. Taking the time with this one, just waiting on the kick. Seawalt with another tough one. Scuffed it just right, slightly right on the first one. Now it's a tough one from the opposite side. He's pointing that too far left. Sneaks it in, baby. 12 points to 10, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be half time. So, what a half that is. This has actually been such a great game of Rugby League. This has been a really, really good game. And they're talking about the Rabbitohs fighting back. I don't think they were ever really out of it. Now, obviously, they went down 12-0 and they were down a man as well for 10 minutes. But I never felt like they were really out of the game. And I think the Bunnies have looked like the better team. They've shifted the ball around really well. And what I really like about them is inside their own half, they're willing to spread the ball and they're making those Panthers edges do a lot of work. They've noticed that initially I thought Cole was supposed to be in the centres, but it's Talangi playing in the centres. They're going to his edge with Whiten, with Ward, Gray and Whiten and Jennings. They're not afraid to go down that side, attack Talangi or go down that edge. And Sorensen as well. I like it. I really like what the Rabbitohs are doing here. They've been the better team. A huge issue for the Panthers. I think also the Rabbitohs are doing well to restrict the meters per set from the Panthers. The kicks from Ward are significantly better than both Cole and Cogger. Cogger needs to find the corners. The balls are coming down at best 15 out. He's been 35 out and they're still coming down 15 out from the line. More often than not, they're coming down on the 20. The kicks from Cogger are not good enough. They're not able to pin the Bunnies into the corners. Then the thing is, they collect the ball on the 20. They then spread the ball a couple of times. They nearly find a break or a half break. They get on the front foot. And then Ward, whether the Rabbitohs get pinned back or not, he's able to get the ball towards the corner, land it on the 10. And there's a good chase off the back of it. The Bunnies have been the better team in this half. Kicking from Cogger needs to get better. But I really like what the Rabbitohs are doing here. A lot of good offloads from the Panthers. Couple easy breaks as well. So that's going to be something for the second half of the Bunnies need to clean up on, is making sure that there's no easy offloads and easy breaks. Again, like it was for the first try for Edwards. But this has been a great game. And that set where, or the couple sets where the Bunnies eventually got their first try, that was great stuff. That was really, really fun to watch. It's been such a good game. I'm glad I watched this. I'm glad I actually made the effort to do this one. This is such a good game. So, statistics. 55% possession for the Bunnies. They've had 3 minutes and 3 seconds more time in possession. 80% completion to the Panthers, 78. More runs, more meters, more post-contact meters. 4 line breaks to 3. 23 tackle breaks to 19. Panthers are beating them for average set distance by just less than 2 meters per set. But I think the Bunnies have still done well to restrict meters. Play the ball speed, actually. 2.9 for the Panthers. 3.51 for the Bunnies. So fair enough, Panthers there. 7 offloads to 2 for the Panthers. So you go 1 more kick from the Panthers, but still more meters from the Rabbitohs. 4 bombs to 5 in favour of the Rabbitohs. 1 grubber as well. Tackle efficiency slightly better for the Panthers. Rabbitohs have made less tackles. They've missed less. But there's been less ineffective tackles from the Panthers. 8 errors from the Panthers to 5 from the Bunnies. 1 penalty, 4 ruck infringements, and 1 inside 10. That's from the Panthers. And it's the last 2 games the Panthers have lost. They've dropped the ball 17 times. And they're on track for 16 at the minute. player stats. Who's had the most meters? Edwards, 175. Toto, 112. Most post-contact meters is Toto, 43. Line breaks, 2 from Henry, 1 from Edwards. Tackle breaks, 5 from Toto. A lot of tackle breaks in there from the Panthers. Tackles, 30 from Sorensen already. They have shifted down his edge of the park, so that's understandable. Liam Henry with 28 tackles as well. Henry with 0 missed tackles, so well done, Liam Henry. Errors from Edwards 1, Jenkins 1, Alamotti, Talangi, Cogger 1, 3 from Toto. So eventful game from Toto. And then for the Rabbitohs, Jai Gray, 136 metres. Kalamatangi, 130. Most post-contact meters is Kalamatangi with 55. Line breaks, 1 for Gray, 2 for Jennings, and 1 for Cossie. Tackle breaks, 6 for Jennings. He's having such a good game. Really impressed with him today. I'm very happy for him on debut. Tackles, 23 from Kalamatangi. That's the most from the Rabbitohs, and 0 missed tackles as well. Errors, 2 from Jennings, 1 from Siegwalt, 1 from Smith, and 1 from Duncan. This has been such a good game. You're the new Leaguey, thanks. Anyways, good 20 from the Bunnies, especially in the right centres. The new Leaguey, I thought the Leaguey, he does slightly different content, doesn't he? Well, I know we both do... We don't both do live streams, watch-alongs, but we're different. We're different. He's, he does his thing. He's very good at what he does. I would like to kind of shift a bit of my content to do similar to what he does, but not exactly like what he does, but it's in the realm of it. Right. Let me put this poll up, actually. Panthers lead 12-10 at half-time. Okay, fresh poll going up in the live stream chat. Who do you think's going to win from this point on? Oh, I'm your new... Right, I got you. Not the new league. You thought okay. I didn't read it properly the first time. Good 20 minutes from the Bunnies, especially in the right centre. Yeah, that right-hand side from the Rabbitohs looks really good. Howdy, night. Got you on during my lunch break. Lunch bread. How we doing? Not doing too bad. I'm really enjoying this game, mate. This is a good game. I'm really liking it. Really liking it. I didn't hear back from Super League either, unfortunately, so don't think I'll be doing any stuff behind the scenes, but I might still do a match day vlog. Just there's something new on the channel. Anyway, if you guys have a score prediction you want to throw in there for the second half, feel free to have a go. Go for it. Have a guess. D isn't near K. How do you manage that? Well, it's either the shenanigans of autocorrect or you don't know how to spell. Well, which one is more likely, eh? Autocorrect. I'll always back you up, Knight. I'll always back you. Come on now. It's 12 o'clock. I was really planning on, actually, for the rest of the day, because I've got nothing else to do today. I was really planning on doing a full cinema day. I would watch 3 movies back to back to back. I was going to go watch Toy Story 5, and then Supergirl, and then Disclosure Day. I was tempted to do it, which I could still do, but I'm not sure. I did that once when I was in Boston. I had to kill like 14 hours. Something like that. Or was it 11 hours? I had to kill a bunch of time in Boston waiting for my flight. So I watched 3 movies back to back to back. Unfortunately, the movies got slightly... Well, I say worse. I wish I was able to watch them in reverse order. What was the name of the first one that I watched? I keep forgetting the name of it. It was Anyone But You. That was the first one I watched. That was actually quite fun. And then I watched The Holdovers. That was decent. And then The Beekeeper with Jason Statham. I wish I watched them the other way round. It was a long day, but it was fun. I'm tempted to do it again today. tempted. Not sure. What I think I might start doing now as well, actually, on TikTok is I need to make sure I start posting more stream highlights videos, but normally I post match reviews of just Warrington games. I might start doing it of all games that I stream. So if I do a match review of this game, I might post that to TikTok as well. Might start doing that. Looking at the poll, 11 votes, 55% of the Rabbitohs to win, so 6-5. If I was able to vote, I'd vote for the Rabbitohs right now. If I could vote, that's where I'd go. Sounds a reasonable shout. I think it could be fun. Could be groovy. Tis an option. I'll think about it. First movie starts at... if I can find it. Starts at 3:40, so I've got a lot of time anyway. You're talking about the clips. You're talking about the clips. Main way you get more traction is posting. Yes, yeah. Thing is, when I was close to 10k followers on TikTok, because you don't get paid unless you got at least 10k. Before that, I was posting individual try clips. So it used to be the stream highlights a lot, but then to get more people to watch, it was just the individual clips. But if they're not over a minute, they don't get seen. But the movie's also, yeah, also sounds fun. But yeah, you are right. I could do with posting more. Because I'm now earning at least a little bit from TikTok. But if I post more people see it. And I would like more Aussies to start watching the streams. Oh, reminder of the stream highlights, or not the stream highlights, sorry, the stream schedule for this weekend. You're in for a treat, folks. You're in for a bloody treat. Okay? So, we got just this game today. Tomorrow, doing Broncos versus Sharks. I'll be at Magic Weekend for Saturday, tomorrow. And I will try and do a match day vlog. I will get a bunch of footage together, and if I can make something off the back of it, I will. So some new content is possibly coming. Get in. And then for Sunday, I'm doing back-to-back games on the Sunday. Wakefield versus Castleford, Leeds versus Bradford, Wigan versus St Helens. Then I've got a few hours, or an hour and a half break or so, until Brazil versus Norway, Sunday night. Monday night, or Monday morning... Shit, I just realised Sunday I'm going to be doing 5 streams. I just realised. Oh no. Oh no. Because the England game's on Monday, it's Monday morning, so I go through all of Sunday into Sunday night to Monday morning. I've got 5 streams on Sunday. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Anyway, so on Sunday, I've got Wakefield Cass, Leeds Bradford, Wigan Saints, and then there's a bit of a break till Brazil versus Norway, and then a little bit of a break till Mexico England, and then the next morning is USA Belgium. I was planning on going to the shop in a bit to get some stuff, so I might get some drinks, actually. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of New Tonic. Some of you might have done. It's on TikTok a lot, but I have got a couple batches, like twice over the years. I've been tempted to get a new batch. Been very tempted. I might do it. Oh, there's going to be so much to do on Sunday. Oh my God. Which means I either need to do the editing for the video on Saturday night, or whenever I get time during Sunday. Oh, God. The thing is, with the Sunday, is that the 3 games in Magic are going to be on one stream. It's going to be all on the same stream as well. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. So help me, God. Well, both teams are coming out anyway. Looking at the poll, it's 50-50. I need one more vote to sway that. Just one more vote. And then I'll end it. Somebody, if you're not voted, get it in. Guarantee you on my life, Titans won't lose a game this round. I think you might be right there, Ibrahim. I think you've nailed it. I don't know why, but I think you've nailed it. I'm going to end this poll. There's no one swinging it, so it's 50-50. Maybe it's a draw. Folks, we are back underway. Bunnies kick towards the back right corner. It'll be collected by Cole. Hands it off to Patea. Takes the first carry, 15 out from his own line. Down the short side left with Sorensen up towards the 20. Good meters, 25 out from his own line. Next carry through the middle from Smith. Straightens up towards the 30. 3 tackles to go. 30 seconds gone. Phillips with the latest carry. A few metres shy of his own 40. 2 tackles left. Lussick now through centre field with Going. A few metres shy of halfway. Last one coming up for the Panthers. It is right to Cogger. Puts boot to ball. Aims towards the back right. Still comes down on the 20. And a return from Cossey up towards the 30. Good return. And that is 1 minute gone in the second half. 39 to go. Next carry from Seagwalt. And a knock on from the Bunnies. Cogger's been let off once again. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Right, 1.5 minutes gone. Fresh set of 6 for the Panthers. Scrum 30 metres out down the right edge of the park. Gifted territory away. 80% completion from the Bunnies, 86 from the Panthers. They shift it left now with Cogger. Then to Sorensen, 25 metres out in centre field. Lussick waits at dummy half. Right to Smith. Switch back to Going over the 20, now inside the red zone. 2 minutes gone in the second half. Right to Smith. Slammed into the ground by LeBlanc. Good tackle, lad. A lot of strong shots in this game. 13 metres out. It is left to Going. Shifting it left now to Cogger. Then to Cole. He's going to be stopped about 13 metres out from the try line down the left of the park. Lussick back towards Mill to Smith. Then left to Patea. Straightens up. Last tackle coming up. About 7 metres out between the sticks. 2.5 minutes gone. It is right to Patea. Shifting it right. Oh, that was Going, sorry. Then to Edwards. Now in the corner with Alamotti. Offloads back inside to Edwards. Kicks through. Chases. Koloamatangi's there. Puts it over the dead ball line. Fair dues. Good recovery. Well done, Keane Koloamatangi. Come on, Bunnies. Usually a Storm fan, but my brother supports Rabbitohs, so may as well root for them. Fair enough. That's fair. I've really enjoyed watching the Rabbitohs in a lot of games this year. Been fun to watch. I haven't looked at the injury list. I'm actually going to have a quick look. I hope they can get a full team back by the end of the year. If they do, I think they're Premiership contenders. So they went short on the dropout here. But Panthers have possession 20 metres out. That's 3 minutes 20 gone. I'm having a quick look at this. So Whiten's back now. Cossey. Graham should be back next week or the week after. Panthers are 10 metres out. Johnston in a few weeks. Latrell Mitchell a few weeks. Kepi. Okay, right. They're getting some key guys in the back line back in a few weeks. Good stuff. Glad to hear it. Okay, Panthers 5 metres out. It's right to Patea. Just right at the sticks, 2 metres out. Last tackle for the Panthers. Lussick was looking right but went left to Cogger. Aims a kick towards the back left. Jenkins versus Jennings again. Jennings wins it. Finds a break maybe. Oh, good tackle. Cole gets him stopped. 4 minutes gone. Now with Whiten over the 20. Up towards the 30. Rabbitohs on the front foot. Chose them because the name is funny. And I chose Storm because purple's my favourite colour. Knock on from the Bunnies. Both fair. Chance to get on the front foot there. And it's a knock-on. Really good chance. Scrum for the Panthers, 30 metres out in centre field. They shift it right to Toto. Takes the first carry. And he's just less than 30 metres out in centre field. 5 minutes gone in the second half so far. 2 silly errors from the Rabbitohs as well. Patea with a carry up towards the 20. 4 tackles to go. Lussick, left of centre field, goes right to Smith. Out the back to Coggett. Then to Edwards. Straightens up with a carry. Walker gets him stopped with the help of Duncan on the 10. 3 tackles to go. Back towards the middle with Phillips. Straightens up. Looking for space behind the ruck. 2 tackles left. 5 or 6 metres out, right at the sticks. Scoop from Lussick. Good scramble defence from the Rabbitohs. Still 5 out over on the right edge of the park. Last one for the Panthers. 5.5 minutes gone. Edwards at dummy half. Launches it back towards the left to Cogger. Kicks cross field. Jenkins versus Jennings. In goal. Jennings goes up, drops it, collects it before it touches the ground. Did he? Ruled a knock on. They do have a challenge. They're going to challenge. They're going to challenge. Okay. Jennings was confident. So, Jennings won the contest against Jenkins again. He believes he took it back in before it touched the ground. So, he bobbled it, but he thinks he regathered it. He was quite confident about it. Hopefully, he has done. Did he regather it? He needs to get both hands on the ball. I think he has there. I think he's got it. The ball doesn't touch the ground. He's definitely got hands on that before it touched the ground. This is not a knock-on. Oh. Challenge successful. Well done. Well done, Jennings. I'm so impressed with this young man. How old is he? How old is this guy? Right, Rabbitohs in possession anyway. How old is he? If somebody knows, let me know. But Rabbitohs in possession, just shy of their own 30. Aitken thinks he's been hit high. He's 18. Oh my God, he's 18. He's absolutely killing it. Well, it said, on Google it said 18, but you might be right with 19. Rabbitohs up towards a 40. Plenty of tackles to go as well. It's with Kalamatangi shifting it right. Ward hands it off to Fafita, just shy of halfway. 3 tackles to go. 6.5 minutes gone in the second half. And a 6 again for the Rabbitohs. They could get on the front foot inside the red zone and maybe take the lead for the first time here. That captain's challenge was fast. They don't need to see 17 angles 3 times each. Apparently not. Eyes work differently in different parts of the world, I reckon. Jai great. Flat ball across to Whiten. Good meters. 25 out. Down the right edge. Still 4 tackles to go as well. Great chance for the Bunnies here. Gray back towards middle to Ward. Wants to switch back to LeBlanc, who drops the ball. Cogger goes right to Alamotti. Flicks it on to Toto. Break down the right-hand side over the 30. 35 out from his own line. Mate, really? Really? Alamotti. Next carry over the 40. Few metres shy of halfway. Shifting it left to Cole. Runs at the line. Stopped on halfway. Maybe a high shot. No. 7.5 minutes gone in the second half. Toto getting a bit of treatment there, maybe. Edwards shrugs off a few defenders up towards the Bunnies' 40. 3 tackles to go. It is right to Smith. Out the back to Cogger. Quick hands across to Phillips. Wrapped up on the 30. Siegwalt and Cossie getting stuck in there. Second half completions. 4 out of 4 from the Panthers. 1 out of 4 from the Rabbitohs. Cogger goes left to Cole. Flat ball on his outside to Sorensen. 8 minutes gone in the second half. Last one coming up for the Panthers. My bet's currently coming in because I've got +4 for the Rabbitohs. Cogger with a kick on the last tackle. Coming down 5 out. Jenkins goes up, takes it cleanly, shrugs off one in the corner. Gray gets across. I think he's got it down. The try's been given. That's a cracking finish. We need to see his feet, though. I didn't quite see whether his feet were in touch or not, but hell of a finish. Great work if he's managed to get that down. Great work. 8.5 gone in the second half. Let's have a look. So Cogger with a kick towards the back left. Jenkins goes up, takes it cleanly. Whiten trying to make the tackle. Just need to see the different angle. Let's have a look. So in the corner. He's got it. He has got it. This will be 16-10 with a kick to come. Absolute freak of nature. Mental. Oh, I did back Cossie any time, by the way. And my exact score is still on. I said 22-26 to the Rabbitohs. So my score is on. "23 tries in the season. Jesus. We're nearly done with the first 10 minutes of the second half. Jenkins is so good in the air, but Jennings, to be fair to him, has competed really well in the corner. I think they both had a great battle today. Feels like the last couple of weeks, whichever team I shout for is addicted to dropping the ball. Maybe I'll shout for Wyatt tomorrow to test this theory. Nah, I wouldn't. Do you know what? I wouldn't worry about that, mate. I would just... Nah. You stick with who you want. Not Warrington. The kick's good, by the way. 18-10. Okay. Right then. Back underway. 8-point lead for the Panthers. I think the Rabbitohs are still in this, but they've got to stop dropping the damn ball. Completed at 25% in the second half so far, and we are done with 10 minutes of the second half. 30 minutes to go. Smith through centre field. Up towards a 20. Now with Lussick at dummy half, scooting up towards the 30. Just shy of it. Push back a metre or two. 3 tackles to go. Plays for Edwards. Now with going. And just over the 30 through centre field. 2 tackles left for the Panthers. Lussick. Down the right-hand side. Over the 40. Last one coming up for the Panthers. Edwards left to Cole. Puts boot to ball. A lot of height. Again, kicks poor. He's had 2 kicks in this game and they've both been poor. Comes down on the 30. Talangi gets an offload back to Cole. Back to Talangi. Kicks the ball through towards the back left, but Jennings is there. Collects on the 10. Worked out, I guess, towards the 10, but, mate, these kicks have been shocking from the Panthers. Next carry. Is that Whiten with his head wrapped up? I think it is, yeah, it's Whiten. Next carry from Jennings down the right edge. Bumps Talangi onto his backside. Plays it down the right edge for Ward. Back towards middle to Kalamatangi. Then to Walker. Across to Siegwalt. Trying to get around Alamotti. Alamotti's really strong in defence 1v1. Really strong. 2 tackles to go. Down the short side left, Gray. Quick hands to Cossie. Needs an offload back inside, which he gets to Gray. Offloads back inside to Walker. Awkward tackle stopped on the 40 inside Panthers territory. 28.5 minutes to go in this game. It's with Ward. Aims a kick towards the back left corner. Coming down on the 10 for Edwards. Goes up, takes it cleanly. Siegwalt takes him to ground. Plays it for Lussick. Now with Toto across to Jenkins. And he's going to be dragged back just in front of his own 10. So he's 11 out from his own line. Second tackle, left to Blaze Lange. Straightens up towards a 20. Gets an offload back to Cole. That's a great carry there and a great offload. Cole now over the 30. On the front foot, 28 minutes to go in this game. Lussick, right to Edwards. Up towards a 40. 3 tackles left, make that 2. Few metres shy of halfway. Down the right-hand side now with Cogger. Cuts back towards the middle. It's with going. Bumps off 1, but stopped on the Rabbitohs 40. Last tackle for the Panthers. Lussick goes left to Cole. Engage the line. Awkward timing there with a kick. Sorensen nearly breaks through. Good tackle from Ward. Gets an offload. That looked forward to me. Offloads to Smith. Then to Cole. Or is it Phillip? That's Henry, actually. Sorry. I'm pretty sure there was a forward pass in there somewhere. But they'll turn the ball over a metre in front of the try line. Jesus Christ. Bunch of players need to get back on side for the Rabbitohs here. Jesus, long way for the Rabbitohs to go. They've got to be clean in possession now. 27 minutes left in this game. Gray is holding the back of his neck. Possible penalty? We'll see. We'll have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. And Riddell. Raddle, not Riddell. Raddle is coming on. Thought it was Riddell. I think that'd be 2 Ds would be Riddell, I think, actually. So Raddle makes sense, actually. So Jai Gray's just getting looked at. Don't know if there's going to be any further action, penalty or on report, maybe. Looks like we're okay to continue. I'm going to yawn. Sorry, folks. Oh, Cossey with the next carry over the 10. In centre field. Second tackle, Humphreys goes left to Aitken. Carries it over the 20, left to centre field again. 3 tackles left for the Rabbitohs. Might look to spread the ball on this set here. They go right to LeBlanc, then to Ward, now with Gray. Ball across to Whiten. Can he find an offload? Up towards a 40. Good meters again, though. 26.5 to go. 2 tackles left. It's now with Fafita. Strong run up towards a halfway line. Last one coming up for the Rabbitohs. And they go right to Ward on halfway. Kicks towards a back right corner. Coming down on the 10 for Edwards. Takes it cleanly. And returns up towards the 20 in centre field. Drag back a metre or 2. Rabbitohs really need to pin the Panthers back here. And they need to get a bunch of players back on side too, the Panthers. 26 minutes to go in this game. Toto with the latest carry just shy of the 30. Down the right edge with Alamotti. Good metres up towards a 40 or just shy of it. 3 tackles left. Cogger, now with Henry, through centre field, just shy of the halfway line. 2 to go for the Panthers. Lussick waits at dummy half. It is left to going, then to Cole. Hospital pass there to Talangi, wrapped up by Whiten. Last tackle for the Panthers, 45 metres out. Now with Cole, gets the kick away. A lot of height, again, coming down on the 20. Poor kick again. Knock on from the Bunnies. Ref says backwards. That's an incorrect call right there from the ref. That's just definitely a knock on. What's happening here? Blood on the face of Henry needs to get looked at. So Jennings drops it. That's straight down. That is a knock on from the Rabbitohs there, but it's not given. South needs to keep spreading the ball. They've got to be cleaner in possession, but if they can keep spreading the ball, they will find some breaks. I think the Rabbitohs can fight back in this one. So Henry's just getting his head bandaged up at the minute. Okay. Waiting to get back underway. We've got 25 minutes, 16 to go. Clock's currently stopped. Right then. Rabbitohs will play the ball 15 out from their own line. Cossey with the first carry, pumping his legs over the 20, few metres shy of the 30. Good opening carry. Second tackle. Smith goes left to Duncan, pumping his legs, makes another 10. 25 minutes to go in this game. Back towards the middle. Humphrey shifting it right. Ward, then Walker. Goes at the line, over the 40. Still going, just shy of halfway. 2 tackles to go. Smith, now Kalamatangi. Inside Panthers half, just shy of the 40. Last tackle coming up. Smith goes right to Ward, 40 metres out. Kicks towards the back right. This will come down on the 10, or just in front of it. Edwards goes up, takes it cleanly, dragged back towards the 10. Good kick, good chase. 24.5 to go. Panthers need to be disciplined here. Jenkins with the first carry. 15 out from his own line. They push him back a little bit, or try to. Eventually plays it for Cole. Now with Toto. Through the middle, up towards the 20. And just over it as well. Pumping his legs. Good carry. 3 tackles left for the Panthers. And a 6 again. Jesus Christ. 24 minutes to go in this game. Cole at dummy half. Sorry, that's Scott. My bad. Scott at dummy half down the left edge of the park for the Panthers. Back towards middle to Smith. Couple steps and then good meters over the halfway line, or just up to it. 3 tackles to go. Scott goes short side left to Cole. Ooh. Satola with a high shot. Oh, Jesus Christ. The Rabbitohs are really throwing this game away. With the penalties, 6 against, and errors, the Rabbitohs have been the better team, I'd say. Well, for the first half, they were the better team. They look like the more effective team in possession. But they've just gifted away too much to do enough damage, especially in the second half. I think they've really been throwing it away in the second half. If the Panthers score again, then they're not coming back. But I think they can do from this point. They've got the time to do it. Tola's on report. Rabbitohs need to clean it up. They've got to. They've been the better team. They look more effective in possession. But they just keep dropping it and giving away silly 6 agains or penalties. Panthers back in possession, 25 metres out in centre field. Scott at dummy half. Goes right to Smith. Drops it off to Moses Liotta and carries it just over the 20. In between the sticks, 20 metres out. Scott goes right to Cogger, goes at the line. Now going to be stopped on the 10 or just shy of it, about 12 metres out right at the post. 23 minutes to go in this game. Scott goes left to Smith, across to Henry. Stop 5 or 6 out left of the post. Last tackle for the Panthers. Scott goes right to Smith. 2 tackles to go. Cogger right to Edwards, steps back inside. 4 metres out right at the post. Now the last tackle for the Panthers. Scott left to Cogger. Ball across to Henry. Switch back to Cole. Now Talongi in the corner is Jenkins. Steps back inside. Straightens up. Stopped just short of the line. He thinks he's got it. Try is given. This will be looked at, but the try is given. This will be 22 points to 10. We'll have to see a decent angle of that one. But that's off the back of silly penalties. Errors and penalties from the Rabbitohs. Let's have a look at this. Straight, cuts back in, straightens up, strong run into Kalamatangi. Oh, he's dropped it. He's dropped it. This separation. Removing it. Still on for the Bunnies. I'm calling it now. It's no try. They are throwing too hard. They really are. But yeah, that's no try. The separation. He drops it. I'm calling it. There's no way that can be given. There's no way. Well, he might have had fingertips on it, actually. I'll just wait for confirmation, to be honest. Are we having a formal review? See, on this angle, the lower one, this looks like there's clear separation. But it's whether his little finger and ring finger are still touching the ball. Ah, see, that angle looks better. See, they're either going to say, because his fingertips are still on it, or he lost control of the ball. I think this will be a try. Yep, that will be a try. Took a while, but we got there eventually. Right, so what I need is a missed kick here. And then I need 16 points from the Bunnies. Then I've got my exact score and the bet is alive. That's what I need. All right. So this will be a 12-point lead for the Panthers. Bunnies really need him to miss this one. Hang on a minute. Is his ball carrying arm not down? Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. So 20 minutes, 41 seconds to go. The clock is currently stopped. 12-point lead for the Panthers. The Rabbitohs can come back in this one, but it's just got to be so much cleaner in possession. Like, this is unbelievable. Alamotti with a relatively tough kick. It's not the toughest he could have. It's not right next to the touchline, but it's relatively tricky. But he could still get it. The kick is good. So my exact score is impossible. At the very least, if the Rabbitohs don't win, I need them to stay within about 2 points. Like 10 more points won't cut it. I need them to get 12 points. But we'll see. We will see. 20 minutes, 34 to go. Clock is stopped. We'll be back underway in a second. And we're back underway. 20 and a half minutes to go. First carry is going to be from Moses Leota. And he takes it just shy of the 20. Scott at dummy half down the left edge. Goes right to Sorensen. Straightens up. 25 out from his own line. A few metres shy of the 30. Scott in centre field. Right to Henry. Over the 30. 35 out from his own line. 3 tackles to go. Scott at dummy half again. Right to Phillips. Down the right edge of the park. Over the 40. And folks, we're into the final quarter of the game. Hey, Smith with a carry on the fourth up towards halfway. Last tackle for the Panthers. Scott goes right to Coggett. Aims a kick towards the back right. And this will come down 15 out from the try line. One of his best kicks. Look at that. Walker at dummy half. Hands it off to Seagull. Takes a carry up towards the 20. This might be where the Panthers start to thrive from this point on. They might have killed off the Rabbitohs. We will see. Duncan with the next carry. A few metres shy of the 30. They have been willing to spread the ball in this kind of position, so they might have a go in a sec here. Gray goes right to Humphreys. Then to Tola over the 30. 35 out from his own line. Next carry is left to Kalamatangi. A few metres shy of halfway. Shrugs off a few. Gets an offload. Shifting the ball right. It's now with Whiten. Couldn't quite find an offload himself. 19 minutes to go. Last tackle for the Rabbitohs. It's right to Ward. Kicks from the halfway line. This will be collected. 5 out from Edwards in the back right corner. Really well-placed kick there. Over the 10. Back towards centre field. Edwards is 15 out of his own line. The Riff aren't para. They won't give the game to Rabbitohs with errors. Maybe. Maybe not. But they have lost their last 2 games in a row. and errors were a key factor. So we'll see. We'll see. 2 tackles left for the Panthers. In centre field with Smith. Left to Henry. Straightens up towards a Rabbitohs 40. Last tackle coming up. It's right to Cogger on the 40. Puts boot to ball. This will come down on the 10 for Gray. Goes up, takes it cleanly, comes down with it about 11 out from his own line. 18 minutes to go in this game as well. Rabbitohs got to get moving and grooving. They need a bit of luck from somewhere. Like, if they do shift the ball around, they need to find a break, get on the front foot. But they could really do with a couple penalties, drop balls from the Panthers, maybe even a sin bin. I think they need a little bit of luck at this point. They shift it left now with Siegwalt, trying to get around Alamotti. Good tackle again. 17.5 to go, 2 tackles left. Next carry from Cossie. A few metres shy of the 40. Last one coming up for the Rabbitohs. It's now with Ward. In an awkward spot, hits the belly of the ball. Not a great kick. Bounces once, back towards the Rabbitohs. Offload back inside. This could work out beautifully. Jenkins getting across. Walker. That has worked out an absolute treat for the Rabbitohs, and they score. Ward, he was hesitant to kick, and then he had players around him, so just had to hit the belly of the ball. A lot of spiral, or a lot of spin. Bounces back towards Siegwalt, gets an offload back inside to Walker. Jenkins is chasing. That just worked out mysteriously for the Rabbitohs. This will be 24-14 with a kick to come. Jesus, how did that work? Well, it did. Anyway, I do think a couple of the tries from the Panthers, they've been off the back of like a bit of shenanigans, a bit of luck that they've had off the back of it. So I think it's only fair the Rabbitohs get one themselves. Okay, we will have to check onside, offside, because there were a few guys offside, but it's whether they're inside 10. We've got a rule in Super League now. I don't think it's in the NRL. I don't think it is, but we've got one in Super League that you can be offside from a kick, but if you're passive, so you're not involved in anything, then you can be let go. So if you could be in front of the kicker and then inside 10. Oh, we're doing a formal review. Jesus Christ. But if you're passive, basically, you're not involved in anything, then you're clear. You're completely fine. So a couple players offside. Jesus Christ, man. Just so many things against the Rabbitohs in this second half. A lot of it of their own making, by the way. I'm not excusing them. Like, a lot of it's their own making. Could have had a much closer game in this one, if not for just Rabbitohs being much cleaner in possession. Things like that just going their way. Oh, that's killer. 17 minutes to go. Alamotti with the first carry up towards a Rabbitohs 40. $16 minutes, 45 to go. Next carry from Phillips. 35 metres out, right of centre field. Back towards Mill with Liotta. Takes a carry over the 30. Now just over 20 metres out. 16.5 to go. Scott goes left to Cogger, switches back to Sorensen, pumping his legs. He's about 14, maybe 13 metres out, stripped from Gray. Rabbitohs in possession, 15 out from their own line. Well done, Jai Gray. Well done. It is right to Aitken, 25 out from his own line. So that's a bit of fortune there for the Rabbitohs. They need to get on the front foot now. They really need to find something soon. They've got to score 3 times. Is left to Humphreys, then to Walker. Quick hands across Wayward. Collected by Toto. Siegwalt gets the tackle 11 metres out from the try line. Again, just the Rabbitohs. Panthers are 2 metres out right at the post. And a 6 again. Scott goes left to Smith in centre field. .15.5 to go. Scott goes right to Liotta. Rabbitohs need to be clean air possession. If the Panthers score, I think it's game over. Right to Cogger. Across to Alamotti. Steps back inside. 3 metres out over on the right edge of the park. 3 tackles to go. Edwards back towards Mill to Cogger. Then across to Liotta. Switches back to Cogger. Now with Smith. Spins. 15 metres out in centre field. Loses a bit of ground there, but tackled. 2 tackles to go. 15 minutes left in this game. Scott goes left to Cogger. Flat ball across to Sorensen. 5 metres out, maybe 4 left of the post. Last tackle for the Panthers. Scott goes right to Smith in centre field. Across to Cogger. Out the back. Might have been tipped on from the Bunnies. Yes, it was. Edwards down the left-hand side. Offloads to Talangi. And carries it back over the 10. He's about 8 metres out, maybe 7 left of the sticks. 14.5 to go. Scott goes right to Henry. Takes the latest carries a metre in front of the try line. Left of the post. 14 minutes 20 to go. Plays for Scott. He goes right to Smith in centre field. Switch back to Liotta. 5 metres out in centre field. Between the sticks. Great chance for the Panthers here. Building a lot of pressure down this end of the park. Switch back from Cole to Blaze Talangi. Cuts back towards the middle. Nearly breaks through. Good tackle from Totola. 5 metres out between the posts. 14 minutes to go. 3 tackles left. Scott goes right to Smith. Caught in a dead end. So wrapped up right at the sticks 5 metres out. 2 tackles to go. Scott left to Cogger. Across to Cole. Flat ball to Sorensen. Loses the ball. Is that a penalty? Oh my God. Panthers don't need to go for 2, that's the thing. Cronk saying take the 2. You don't need to. They have to score 3 times. I don't know why. Taking the 2 is pointless. Stay down that end of the field. This is why Cooper Cronk was never a good player. Joking. 13 minutes to go. In centre field, it's right to Smith. Straightens up. And he's going to play this 4 metres out in front of the left post. 13 minutes left in this game. Second tackle. Scott goes right to Cogger. Switches back to Alamotti. Cuts back inside. Couple steps. And gets an offload. Might be a 6 again, but Phillips puts the ball down. Oh. This has just been so disappointing. So disappointing. It's actually it's taken the wind out of my sails. Now, I will admit, yes, I backed the Rabbitohs to win, and yes, I've got them +4 on a handicap in the bet. But just this game, the first half was so good. And then from the Rabbitohs, it's a mixture of a lot of errors, couple penalties, and a few little things just not quite, they're just not getting the bounce. And all those things adding up, it's kind of killed this game. And honestly, the Panthers have not been that good in possession. The Rabbitohs are more fun to watch in possession. They've been more effective in possession. But it's just those couple things. It's just, I don't know, it's made it a dead game in the second half. It's really bugging me. First half was so fun. And it's just these things from the Rabbitohs in the second half just adding up. And it's really killed this game off. And again, yes, I backed the Rabbitohs to win. And yes, I had them +4 on a handicap. But so for that reason, it's disappointing because I want my predictions to be right. I want the bets to do well. But the game's just kind of dead now. It's really just... It's really killed it. And I don't think the Panthers have been that good. $11 minutes to go in this game. Alamotti to make it 30-10. Kick from Alamotti is good. 30-10. It's not dead. Still time for Riff to hit 50. It's dead. If a Riff hit 50, like the Panthers winning by more just makes the game even more dead. The fact it was competitive made it alive. For me, the game's now dead. Unless the Rabbitohs can somehow... I mean, they could score 3 tries and 3 kicks in 11 minutes. That's doable. They'd still lose the game, but the bet's still on. So that's the only hope I've really got. But, yeah, game's dead to me now, honestly. Short kickoff. Goes 5 metres, bounces backwards. They lose 2 metres. Penalty for the Panthers. Panthers will go 4 points clear at the top. Souths are in 7th place. Tied on 22 with Manly and Cronulla. Panthers in possession. Well, it's not a penalty, sorry. It's just a fresh set on the 40. A few metres shy of halfway. 10 minutes 15 to go. In centre field with Smith. Left to Cole. Now it's Sorensen up towards the halfway line. Scott goes right to Smith in centre field. Then across to Liotta. Up towards the 40. And 10 minutes to go in this game. 3 tackles left. Scott scoots from dummy half up towards the Rabbitohs 30. Slammed into the ground by Duncan. 2 tackles left. Edwards goes left to Cogger. Quick hands across Talangi. Now Jenkins in the corner against Jennings. Beats 1. Jai Gray to beat. Piss easy. Piss easy try. Jai Gray. What is that? If that were Josh Thulis or Kai Taylor-Ray, Jenkins is getting knocked into oblivion there. But yeah, great hands down the left-hand side, first of all, from the Panthers. Gets past Jennings. Can't quite get the tackle. But then pushes over Jai Gray. Problem is, Jai Gray stood up. He was low and then stands up. Well, another try for Jenkins anyway. Likely to break records this year. Eight and a half to go. 34-10 with the kick to come. That's just really killed it. That's really killed it. Chances Panthers go to 40. I mean, it's high. There's 8 minutes to go, and they only need a try and a kick. Or maybe just a try if they get this kick. So there's a decent chance. Kick from Alamotti is good. So they just need a try. Eight minutes 13 to go. $25 tries from Jenkins. Next best is Johnston with 19. Wateni's Lesniak 16 and then Young 15. Collected behind the 10. First carry is going to be from Liotta. Up towards the 20. And folks, we've got 8 minutes to go in this game. Next carry from Tango. Might be playing at prop forward here. Next carry down the right-hand side from Henry, up towards a 40. Panthers really getting on the front foot now. The next carry through the middle from Smith, up towards a halfway line. 2 tackles to go, 7 minutes 40 left in this game. Scott, now with Cogger, shifting it right to Edwards. Then to Alamotti. Phillips down the right-hand side. 35 metres out. Last tackle coming up. 7.5 to go. So now with Cogger. Boot to ball on the last. Coming down just in front of the 10. Edwards goes up, takes it cleanly, flicks it back on. And a 6 again for the Panthers. $10 metres out, kick cross field, up, poor kick from Cole, so it's collected by Jennings. Can he get a break? Over the 10, 15 out of his own line, 7 minutes left. First half was even field, now it's just different. First half was even. Second half was mostly the fault of the Rabbitohs' errors. I'll save it for my match review when this is done. But penalty for the Rabbitohs, hold them down too long, 6 minutes 40 to go. Comebacks on. On the 40, Whiten will tap and take the carry, just shy of halfway. Yeah, probably won't get 50. They'd have to score 3 times in 6.5 minutes. Up towards the halfway line and just over it through centre field with, I think that's Aitken. It is. He's left to Kalamatangi. Up towards the Panthers 40. Now through centre field with Ward, shifting it across to Walker. Slightly wayward, might be a 6 again though, collected on halfway. They lose a bit of ground there. A few minutes shy of the halfway line, 6 minutes to go. Siegwalt back over halfway. So plenty of tackles left. Maybe they can find some more points. Make it a more respectable scoreline. 4 tries to 0 in the second half. Smith, 45 metres out, scoots some dummy half. Good metres, just shy of the 30. Gray, right to Ward in centre field, across to Walker. Now with Aitken, down the right edge of the park, stopped on the 20, 2 tackles to go. Walker, back towards the middle. Now with Kalamatangi, out the back to Ward, smashed into by Cogger. That's a high shot, penalty's been given. And it's kicking off. Simbin, come on, give him a Simbin. Comeback's on. There's a chance of a Simbin here. Chance, but we'll see. Oh, that is bad. That is bad. Folks.
It's going to be a yellow card. I can't speak. You ballless gate, Campbell. You dickhead.
Right then. That's a yellow card for Cogger. Let's get that updated on screen. Right then, fresh set of 6 for the Rabbitohs. 15 metres out. Totola with a carry. Just shy of the 10 in centre field. 5 minutes to go. Plays for Smith. It is right to Humphreys. About 6 metres out right at the post. 4 minutes 45 left. Smith goes left to Totola. Back on the 10. Then back over the 10. 3 tackles to go. In centre field. Plays for Smith. Looks right but goes left. Corner dead end. Back towards the right. Kalamatangi spins. Straightens up with a carry. Looking for an offload. Can't get one. Actually eventually gets one. Now with Smith. Flat ball across. It's knocked on from Scott. Knocked on again from Walker. Penalty for the Rabbitohs. Okay. They had space down the right, but didn't spot it. 4 minutes left in this game. I think Rabbitohs could probably find one more. 2 in an absolute push, but that's unlikely. At least one more, I think, before it's done. It is left to Humphreys. Over the 10. He's about 7 metres out left of the sticks. 3 minutes 45 to go. 4 tackles left as well. Smith looks right but goes left. Short side left to Walker. Nice hands to Siegwalt. Goes in the corner. Nice little try there from the Rabbitohs. Just too little too late, really. Anyway, this will be 36-14 with a kick to come. They might be able to get another try, make it a little bit more respectable, but yeah, damage was already done at the start of the second half. Was already done. Well, 36-14. Chance to make it a 20-point game. Seagull with a tough kick near the touchline, steps up, and the kick is no good. 36-14, it shall stay. Okay, 3 minutes to go in this game. Right then. All right, back underway. 2 minutes 50 to go. Ward hands it off to Totola, and he's going to play this 15 out from his own line. Next carry from Kolomatangi, taken to ground on the 40. Left to Walker, across to Gray. Now it's Seagull, trying to spin past Toto, but he gets him wrapped up on the 30. 3 tackles to go. So now with Duncan, taking a carry up towards the his own 40, sorry. And 2 tackles left. Down the short side left from Smith, up towards the halfway line. Last one coming up for the Rabbitohs. Gray goes right to Duncan. Absolutely scuffs it. Knock on from the Panthers, though. 6 again for the Rabbitohs, I think. 6 again for the Rabbitohs. A few metres shy of halfway. So they've still got a chance to find some more points. Panthers' next 5 are... That came up for 2 seconds. I saw a bye and then Eels, I think. Could be wrong. I saw a bye, at least. Smith with a scoot down the right-hand side. Up towards the 30. Good carry there from Smith. 1 minute 40 to go. Aitken back towards the middle. Left to Ward, out the back to Walker, goes at the line, offloads, kicks through from Gray. This might work out. Collected by Toto. Offloads back inside to Edwards. Panthers ball. It's just a play the ball, ref. It's just a simple play the ball. We're wasting time here. We're wasting valuable time. So Kossi kicks through. Toto collects. Pretty sure he offloads this before he goes out. Yeah, well before he's out. Don't know what that ref's doing. Successful challenge. So it's just to play the ball inside the 10 for the Panthers. 1 minute 17 to go. Right, let's just get back underway, shall we? Let's just get moving. Alamotti with the first carry. Takes it just shy of the 20 for the Panthers. So yeah, next 5. Bye, Broncos, Eels, Raiders, Warriors. I reckon they should win at least 3 of those 4. Warriors could be a tough game, but I wouldn't be surprised if they get 10 points out of those 5 weeks. Obviously, 2 points from the bye, but you know what I mean. 55 seconds to go. Edwards, right of centre field, takes a carry just shy of halfway. 2 tackles to go. 50 seconds left. Back towards the middle now with Cole. Puts boot to ball on halfway. Coming down on the 20. Another shocking kick. Jennings collects on the 20. Dragged back a few metres. 30 seconds to go. Maybe 2 or 3 plays at most here for the Bunnies to have a go. Try and get some more points. It's right to Aitken. Up towards a 30. 20 seconds to go. Probably 2 tackles to go in this one. They launch it towards the left-hand side. Humphreys across to Walker. Flat ball across to Duncan. Gets an offload back to Walker. Offloads into Toto. He drops it backwards, then knocks on. Gray kicks through. Kicks on again. Gray might score here. Tries to kick past Jenkins. Kicks on again. Kicks on again. Picks it up, scores. Oh my God. What a try. In honour of the World Cup, thank you, Jai Gray. What a try. What an absolute mess that was. That is one of the weirdest tries I've ever seen. Five kicks from Gray. Oh my God. He kicked it 5 times. Fair play. Honestly, Jai Gray, that was beautiful. Excuse me, that was beautifully done. That was beautiful. No. Really? Really? You see how many things have gone against the Rabbitohs? Yes, they've made a lot of mistakes, couple errors, but just a couple things like that have just gone against them as well. Oh my God, that is... Oh. That's devastating. That is absolutely devastating. Folks, that is going to be full time. Penrith Panthers 36, South Sydney Rabbitohs 14. Oh my God. Oh my God. Match review. Panthers 36, Rabbitohs 14. That first half, by the way, was quality. That was a really, really good first half. And I'm going to say something that's not going to be too popular. If you didn't see the game, it's going to sound a bit weird. I don't think the Panthers were that good. Necessarily. I don't think they were that good. 36-14 feels... It's not representative of the game. I'll expand, obviously. So maybe it was in the end. Anyway, first half, the Panthers were fine in possession. They were okay. Couple early breaks which helped. Took a 12-0 lead. Stupidity from Cody Walker in the first half as well to give away a sin bin. But a bit of the start of the game, plus a bit of that sin bin period, the Panthers were fine. But the Rabbitohs still looked like scoring. They actually scored before the sin bin, but the try was taken off because of the sin bin, because Cody Walker kicked the leg of Cogger like an idiot. So they still looked good in possession, but then when Walker comes back on, they spread the ball a lot to both edges. Really good meters out wide, especially down the right-hand side, attacking Talangi's side because he played at centre today. So they had a really good go spreading the ball constantly, good meters, a decent amount of line breaks too. And they did well in the first half. Very competitive. Some good scramble defence from the Panthers on the goal line too. But when the Rabbitohs finally got their first try, there was a ton of possession in that end of the field. Panthers scrambled really well, but the Rabbitohs still looked good offensively and eventually scored. So the first half was really close, really competitive, and was just such a fun half. Second half, from the jump, errors galore from the Rabbitohs. Is it going to... Has it updated the number of errors? Just so I can see from the Rabbitohs at full time. says 5 at the minute. It was definitely more than that if it wants to update for me. 12. So they had 7 errors in the second half, and a lot of them were very early on. Or a couple early on, then they were more spaced out. But the problem is, the second half of the Rabbitohs, a lot of errors, a couple penalties, not too many, but just a few here and there. When they needed to get back on the front foot, they'd drop the ball or give away a stupid penalty. And then just a couple little things, a couple moments of bounces, or just a player being slightly offside, an offload not quite going their way, a wayward ball out the back, just a few little things, just the look of the bounce didn't go their way. So it was their fault a lot with the knock-ons, their fault a lot with the errors, but some things just not quite getting the bounce as well when they needed to get on the front foot. I think they were the more exciting team in attack, in possession. I think they could have been the more effective team had they not been dropping the ball so much. But the Panthers, they did just get a lot of territory gifted from the errors, bit of help with the penalties as well, and also did get a bit of the look of the bounce too. Some scrappy tries in there. They were fine. They were clean. But I think that could have been such a much more competitive game had the Rabbitohs at least been cleaner in possession. It was going so well. But after about 20 minutes in the second half, it was just a dead game. And it really just deflated me, honestly. I loved the first half. The second half just killed it. I do think the Rabbitohs could have been much more competitive had they not dropped the ball so much. And one thing, I can't remember if I mentioned it before or not, but the kicks from the Panthers were garbage, mate. Cole had about 3 kicks. All of them landed on the 20 or 15 out. And he's kicking inside the Rabbitohs half. Cogger, every kick, there was maybe one that landed on the 10. A couple landed 15 out. Most of them landed on the 20. He kicked from 35 metres out and it landed on the 20. The kicks from Cogger and Cole were garbage. Utter garbage. So they gifted a lot of territory to the Rabbitohs as well. Like, they could have been much more secure in the first half and earlier on in the second half had they just aimed for the corners. Anyway, I'm not that happy with the Panthers' performance overall. I don't think it was that good. The Rabbitohs just absolutely threw this game away with the errors in the second half. But I'm done ranting now. Great game to start, shocking game to finish. Great almost try from Jai Gray at the end there. I'm done yapping away. Well done, Panthers. Fair enough. We move on. So there you go. There's the match review. I'm finally done. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day there, folks. I do want to say thank you very much for stopping by. It is greatly appreciated. Just want to remind you, folks, of the streams for this weekend. So no more streams today. Tomorrow morning, I'm doing Broncos versus Sharks. Sunday, I'm doing Wakefield, Cass, Leeds, Bradford, Wigan Saints, all on one stream. That's Magic Weekend Sunday. And then after that, a few hours later, I'm doing Brazil versus Norway. And then later on, after that, I'm doing Mexico versus England. And then on Tuesday morning, I'm doing USA versus Belgium. So there's a lot of streams this weekend. There's a lot of streams. But thank you very much for stopping by. It is greatly appreciated as always. Eat some chicken curry. Night. Enjoy. Sounds lovely. Hope you enjoy. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Have a great rest of your weekend. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Toodle pip.